Hi there! Today I want to do a quick glam look. So it will look like a soft night out event type of makeup, but I will try to take out as many steps as I can and also share some tricks on how to make the process a little bit quicker. So let's get into it. I would skip foundation. I would just apply concealer usually. But I swore to myself that I'm never testing skincare again because my face is breaking out whenever I test skincare that has fragrance in it or whatever else ingredients. So I will apply foundation today because of that. I want to even out my skin tone a little bit. I have some red spots. I'm gonna use the Dior Backstage foundation. This doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it will even out my skin. Oh my god, the amount of little pimples I have on this cheek. I think with skincare I will just stick to what I know works, and that's it. I'm gonna use a sponge to blend it out. I'm not really applying makeup on my forehead, I will just use a bit of leftover product in between my brows here. For concealer I will use Stay Naked by Urban Decay, and I will just apply a tiny bit in the inner portion of my under eyes. I'm gonna apply a little bit here as well, and I'm also gonna use it as eyeshadow base. Whatever, conceal whatever you need. And then taking the same sponge and blending it out. Usually the sponge saves me so much time because I use it for multiple steps, and reaching for a brush is time consuming for me. If you have a vanity and you have everything in front of you, good for you. Lucky you. I have to go in another room, look for a brush or a product, and then come back here and film. Then I'm gonna take my translucent powder and set it. You can use the same sponge that you used to apply the foundation, but I'm going to use a separate sponge. This is a sponge that's specifically made for powder, and I really like it. I will tap the excess on my hand, then I'm gonna stamp some powder on my under eyes. It really smooths and brightens the area, and I really love the powder puff application. I usually don't set my entire face, I just set my under eyes, but you go ahead and do whatever you want. Next I will take my Hoola bronzer and bronze. I'm gonna use a Morphe M405 brush. I usually need to wipe the excess on my hand a little bit because this Hoola bronzer is a tiny bit too dark for my skin tone. And I'm gonna stamp it underneath my cheekbone, dragging it down my neck, underneath my jawline, a bit underneath my nose, and around my lips. Then I'll take a smaller brush, a blending eye brush, a Sigma E25 to be more specific, and I'm gonna apply the bronzer on my crease as well. So I'm starting from my outer corner, and then I'm kind of fading it into my crease and extending towards my temples. I took a little bit more product and I'm concentrating it into the outer corner. I'm gonna apply some on my lower lash line as well. As the blush step, I will pick up my Douce palette from Juvia's place because I really love this pink tone here as a blush. Luckily the pan is big enough for me to dip my blush brush in it. I like that it's also soft enough so I don't end up with a pink patch on my cheek. Next comes highlighter, and I will use it both on my face. I'm gonna use it with my fingers because I'm too lazy. So both on my face as on my eyes. So we'll tap it on the inner part of my lid and do the rest of the highlighting. I'll tap it in my inner corner as well. You can pick up a brush, don't be like me. Do as I say, but don't do as I do. I will do an eyeliner, but I will do the easiest, quickest eyeliner technique ever. I'm gonna use a pencil, and you're also going to need an angle brush. What you're going to do is pack the pencil on the base of your lashes, but I usually like to concentrate it into my outer corner. So here is where I apply the most product, something like that. And then you're gonna take your angle brush and use it to extend it and create a wing. So I'm starting from my outer corner, and I'm flicking my brush towards my temples. And it creates a nice faded wing. And if you need to, you can make adjustments. For example, I need a little bit more underneath here, so I will apply a bit more pencil and then fade it again. And this saves so much time when you're doing eyeliner. I'm so unsure if I should apply the pencil on my waterline as well, or should I keep it light like this. I feel like keeping it lighter today. I just like how it looks with that highlighter on my lids. It looks almost angelic. I will apply some mascara as well. I started filming another video with this baby, this volumizing pencil from Benefit. But filming that, I realized that I don't have mascara on, and I would love to have mascara on. So I'm gonna curl my lashes first, and I'm gonna use my Essence False Lashes Mascara. For the lips, I'm going to go for this Shine Loud. Bless you. The Shine Loud liquid lipstick from NYX. It's in the shade Life Goals. Who am I not applying a lip pencil? I don't know, but I like this one on its own. I don't think I really own a suitable lip pencil for this shade. Isn't this shade so pretty? It had a little bit of time to dry, and I will use the gloss part. You can't really use just the matte part with this lipstick because it's really sticky if you don't apply the gloss. This formula really grew on me. The first time I tried it, I didn't really like it. Now I really enjoy it. Something that I still don't like is, I don't know if you can see on camera, it kind of cracks. It goes into my lip wrinkles and it creases. But the way this lasts, and so the gloss fades obviously, but the color stays, and it lasts. Wow, it lasts amazingly well. I wore this the other day for about 10 hours. I didn't have to reapply it, even though it's not, I mean, it is a quite bright shade, but I did not have to apply it. Like, nothing was really weird or faded. So yeah, I started enjoying this formula. I know I didn't give it such a positive review. I guess I can't remember specifically what I said about it. If I trash talked about it, I'm sorry. It's not bad. It's actually a good lipstick, other than the wrinkling part. So that's everything for today's look. If you want to make it more intense, again, you can apply some black on your waterline or even in your inner corners. I like this vibe. I was gonna make it a little bit more glamorous and apply more black, but I stopped because I like how this looks, just how it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Wish you a very beautiful sunny day ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye!